So basically I was supposed to fight Robbie Lawler on July 27 for UFC on Fox 8. I got injured during the beginning of the training camp. So unfortunately I had to pull out of the fight. It was the first time that happened to me. It was really frustrating. But now I'm 100% healthy and I'm ready to go for the next fight. I don't really care who I fight, in a sense that it didn't matter to me if it was Jake or anybody else. Obviously, I'm really happy to fight Jake because he's a top 10, top 5, I believe. Strong guy. He's been around in the UFC. He's a big name. So I'm really happy to fight somebody like him. Fight the tops. That's what I want. I want to fight the top. I want to fight the good fighter. And also that's the reason why I came to the US to fight top-notch fighter. Came here in the US, train with the best and fight the best, and that's what I'm looking for. Obviously I haven't really watched most of the tape yet, but I know Jake is pretty good offensively. I'm not sure about defensively. He's a strong wrestler, powerful. As far as weakness, I think my coaches told me a little bit about his weaknesses. I don't want to told too much, but we're going to put a really good game plan together, and I'm going to stick to it and should get the win. My first goal going into the UFC is I want to be the first Belgian to ever win inside the UFC. That's my goal. I want to go inside the UFC and win. I don't want to say and go into the UFC and say, oh, I fought in the UFC, but I had a poor performance. I want to go into the UFC being the first Belgian coming inside the UFC and win my fights and win my first fight. That's really my first goal. And obviously, a win over Jake, would put me right there with the top 5, top maybe 3 guys for the next fight. And that's definitely why what I'm looking for, to fight those guys. And down the road, fight for the title. That's not something I'm going to lie about it. It's obviously I'm really 100% focused on Jake. Right now, I'm really focused on Jake. That's all I'm focused on. But down the road, if I'm looking for the title, and that's why everybody should be focused on when you go inside the UFC. I believe that I am. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe I'm the most underrated Strikeforce Champion coming into the UFC. I believe a lot of UFC fans don't know me yet. Obviously, because I haven't fought for a while, and it's going to be my first fight into the UFC. So it's really important to me to put on a great performance for the fans. So after the fight, they remember me, and they want to see me fight after that. And that's why I'm training my butt off. That's why I train every day, 2 to 3 times a day, 6 days a week, and that's why that's why I'm really hungry. Really hungry. I haven't fought for a long time, and I think that's going to get the best out of me because I've been injured in the past. I've been out for a little bit of time, and I came out a better fighter. And I think that's this time, give me that motivation, that angry, and I wanted to train. I wanted to prove something, and that's what I'm going to bring on January 4th.